You're about to turn one aloe vera plant into many, the easy way. But here's the thing, most people do it wrong, even if they think they're doing it right. And nurseries? They definitely won't tell you this next part, because they'd rather sell you more plants. In this video, I'll show you how to propagate aloe vera step by step, from one pot to another. And we'll also talk about the common mistakes beginners make, and the real tricks that'll give you a better, stronger plant in less time. Stick around till the end because there's one pro tip I saved for last that'll make your aloe grow twice as fast. Let's dive in. Before you grab the scissors or yank that plant out of the pot, let's get one thing straight. Aloe vera is not a fan of drama. It doesn't like too much fuss, too much water, or being shoved into the wrong soil. Think of it like that chill friend who just wants sun, space, and a little attention now and then. Propagation is easiest when your aloe is mature and has produced offsets, those little pup plants growing at the base. That's your gold mine. Step 1. Pick the right time. The best time to propagate is spring or early summer. That's when aloe is actively growing and won't sulk after being moved. Step 2. Remove the pup, the right way. Look for pups that are at least 2 inches tall and have their own roots. Gently dig around the base of the pup with your fingers or a soft tool. Don't pull hard. If you tug it out without roots, chances of survival drop a lot. Rare tip. If the pup breaks off without roots, don't toss it. Let it dry out for 2 to 3 days in a warm spot, this calluses the cut, and pot it in cactus mix. It can regrow roots with patience. Step 3. Prepare the new pot. Use a small terracotta pot with a drainage hole. Plastic holds moisture and aloe hates wet feet. Fill it with a cactus/succulent mix, or mix your own with 50% potting soil, 25% sand, and 25% perlite. Here's a little nursery secret for you. Add a pinch of crushed charcoal or cinnamon powder in the soil. It prevents rot and keeps bacteria away. Most nurseries use this trick but never mention it. Now, for step 4, let it settle. Place the pup in the soil, burying just the roots. But don't water it yet. Let it sit dry for 3 to 5 days so the roots can settle and you avoid rot. Alright, moving on to step 5, first watering. After 5 days, water lightly, just enough to moisten the soil. Then wait at least 10 to 14 days before the next watering. Remember, aloe thrives on neglect. Mistake 1. Overwatering. This is the aloe killer. Watering too soon or too much causes root rot fast. Mistake 2. Wrong soil. Regular potting soil holds too much moisture. That cute ceramic pot with no drainage? Also a bad idea. Mistake 3. No sunlight. Aloe needs bright, indirect light, at least 6 hours a day. If it starts stretching tall and skinny, it's not getting enough light. Pro tip. Put your aloe pup near a south-facing window or outdoors in light shade if you're in a warm climate. You'll see faster, healthier growth. Here's that bonus trick I promised. Sprinkle a little crushed eggshell in the soil before planting your pup. It adds calcium and helps with root development. It's a secret used by home growers, not often mentioned in gardening books. Now you've got everything you need to multiply your aloe plants the smart, easy way, without the beginner pitfalls. Let me know in the comments how your aloe's doing, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more real plant advice they don't put on the label. See you in the next one, and happy planting!